going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we can have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. Now, guys, I told you in 2023 in the first quarter, we would get an event. And now we have the banking collapse, which the master magicians pulled off the perfect distraction. And at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, guys, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, the markets will still pump and dump until we get that next crisis. Guys, we know they're going to pull that rug. And all we have to do is watch the Fed to know exactly when that's about to happen. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now, guys, we have Bitcoin, crypto, and stocks pulling back. Sorry for the late video. I had done a stock video, but then found out the stock channel was flagged. So I will be starting a new Patreon for the stock channel. If it gets unflagged, then I'll start back doing videos on YouTube plus and Patreon. But I'm definitely going to start that new Patreon today for the actual stock channel. And sorry for the inconvenience. Thank you for your patience and the support. Now, guys, we have BlackRock says SEC is likely to approve all Bitcoin ETFs at once. And we know that's probably true, but we definitely know Grayscale is going to come first. Now, guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which are pulling back slightly, but still strong. And the same thing goes for the dollar. And we know that's not good for the markets. And then, of course, we have volume in crypto down. And then we have the Fed. The Fed repo is at 1.26 trillion. You heard that correct, guys. It's coming on down. And we know Janet Yellen is tapping that fund. And we have a lot of situations going on, a lot of distractions, higher rates for longer, which we know is hurting the economy. We have the UAW with the actual strikes, and then we have over 75,000 healthcare workers going on strike. And then we have the Speaker of the House, and we know nothing can be done in the House without the Speaker. Went over that last night. And then we have Trump, and then we have Sam Bankman-Fried. So, guys, there's a lot of things that keep you distracted on things that don't matter. While we know the NWO is building on a daily basis. And I went over a lot of that in the stock video. Just like I stated, that's going to be in the new Patreon. But we're seeing the rise of the machines. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, do not forget about Grayscale, sent about $22.4 billion. But getting over into a little crypto news. We have Kraken set to acquire Dutch exchange BCM and eyeing the European expansion. And we see when it comes to these exchanges, they're moving globally. They're not even focused on the United States like that. And we know Europe already has a regulation, but the key is the emerging markets. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have WireX taps ZK proofs for non-custodial crypto debit card issuance. Also, we have CoinDCX exchange expand self-custody wallet to over 155 countries. And we know these debit cards, wallets, guys, it's all about moving adoption. And we're seeing the space become more and more seamless, just a touch of a button. And we know that's when they're ready to bring it to the masses. And then lastly, guys, we have Hong Kong is using smart contract technology to enhance stock trading. And this technology will be deployed on Stock Connect, which enables international investors to access more than 1,000 mainland Chinese stocks through routing in Hong Kong. And like I stated, guys, the emerging markets are about to rise. Right now, the dollar is still strong. I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But this is definitely the time, in my opinion, to invest over the emerging markets, something that you hold for 5, 10, 15 years. You definitely have to do your research. And of course, I'm going to be putting that in the Stock Channel Patreon, getting you ready for the fall of America to Babylon and the rise of China the Dragon, along with the other emerging markets, especially India. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, BitChute, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Stock Channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.